Yo, good morning. This is David Young. Welcome to the Coffee and Convo podcast. I thank you guys for tuning in again. Now, this is the episode that I promised you. We're talking about activating your savings. Do anybody knows what activating your savings mean? I don't mean just dumping money into an account and just letting it sit there for a rainy day or whatever. Because most of the time, with your savings account, you're the interest. You're the person adding to your account. Most of the time with those accounts, it yields no growth. So what are you doing to make sure your money is growing? Let's take it a step further. Is your money working for you? Now, I know you guys seen this stuff all over Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, and all these gurus offering these multi-$1,000, courses to show you how to, make your money make money for you. You know what? I can give you all this information and show you exactly where to get this information without having to charge you $1,000, because I believe that if you have the information, share it. If you can profit from it, fine. How I profit from it is from the individuals that want me to give them a walkthrough of it. And if that's something that you're looking for, feel free to email me at booking.davidyoung@gmail.com. booking.davidyoung@gmail.com. Now, moving forward, this is just something that I want to share with you guys because I feel it's necessary for us to do it, because one thing that we didn't possibly learn from our parents or this damn country is that we haven't learned anything about the importance of financial literacy. What good is a savings account with no growth? And you're the only part of the savings account that's causing it to grow. They're using our money in these banks to fund other things, but we yield less than 0.03% on our returns. There is no return. It's slow growth. So what can you do to make sure your money is working for you? And the correct term for that is creating passive income. Do you know what passive income is? That is money that you gain and earn that is working for you while you sleep. It is very much so possible. So taking the money that you're making and just dumping it into an account seems pointless. Having credit cards or using your credit for crazy things is asinine. You have the power to put yourself in a position to never have to work again. To create income to where it is all you have to do is just sit at home and collect or work on the next deal to create more passive income. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna, just waste your time. I literally sat on a 2.5 hour long webinar just listening to a guy just tell people that they're not where he is because of the way that they think. But he didn't offer how they should change their mindset. He just wanted to drag them for 2 hours. You're not where I am because, you don't think like this. Okay, help me change my mindset. Here's how I change your mindset. You don't want to work 9 to 5 anymore. You don't want to work crazy hours anymore. You don't want to work for people anymore. You have to put yourself in a position to where it is you're maximizing on the dollars that you earn. And the best way to maximize on a dollar that you earn is to invest in something that's going to make you money while you sleep. That's how you change a mindset. If you do A, you'll get B. So if you listen to this podcast, you're going to learn how to make money passively. I'll give you the resources on how to do it. Resource number one. Actually, step number one to creating passive income. if you have credit, and I want to tell you, because this guy was talking about multifamily home investments. I'm going to tell you what you should do. Yes, I agree with him. You should get a multi-family home before you get a single family home because of the benefits of having a multi-family home. The bank will give you more money towards a multi-family if it's your first property. If the first property you own is a multi-family home, you'll get double the amount. There's different websites you can go to that'll help you put money down or help you get the money to get into those homes. If you haven't done an FHA loan, make sure you do an FHA towards a multifamily. Yes, it is possible to do an FHA towards a multifamily home. There's other resources that's out there too that help with your down payments. Websites like NACA.com, NACA.com. There's other resources that's listed on that website that like, okay, you can go here too and look for other ways to get loans. Just Google it. You'll find it. There's companies that's willing to do that stuff for you without running your credit. That is how you change somebody's mind. You take those steps. He said, go to a bank and try to get pre-approved. Everybody's question in the seminar was, well, what about my credit? He literally says, okay, if you go to a bank and you're not pre-approved at that bank, then, it's not over there. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Just keep going to banks. Okay? Keep going to banks and tearing your credit apart. Okay? That's great advice. And I say that with every ounce of sarcasm in my body. Before you go to those banks and you have them running your credit into hell, you call those banks. You get on the phone with the bank, with the branch manager or the mortgage manager, and you say, hey, this is my goal. My goal is to buy a multifamily home. It'll be my first property that I've owned, my first home. I'm doing it as an investment. What are some ways that I can get this property? Talk to a mortgage lender. Talk to a mortgage manager at a bank. I won't talk to a real estate agent about it because they won't know, some of them don't know how to do it. So to sidestep that whole ordeal, go to the sources, get the information before you run your credit to a place to where it is you're not able to get approved at any other bank. Hard inquiries are hard inquiries. I'm not going to keep dragging this guy's program. He did the best that he could do. For the ones that he has helped, hats off to him. I appreciate him for taking the time, sharing that information. But the next time you do a webinar, spend more time giving solutions than tearing people down. Off to the next thing now. What is another way you can create passive income? Well, as a matter of fact, I'm going to take a step back. Once you get that multifamily home, it'll pay for itself, right? So you put tenants into that multifamily home. It'll pay for itself. It'll pay for your rent. It'll pay for the mortgage and everything else. That'll wrap that up. We're going to move on to the next thing that creates passive income. Go to dropshipping.com or create something with Amazon or what's the other one? eBay, where you're creating products and selling products, where you're finding products that go for a certain type of price. For example, go watch Gary Vaynerchuk. He's on Instagram. He will show you how to literally garage sale, take what you get from a garage sale and flip it on Amazon and eBay and make twice the amount. He literally took mugs that was 35 cents and made $5 to $10 off those mugs. All he had to do was go out, get the product, post it on his website, and what is he doing from there? It's just creating money, creating money, creating money. As long as you have your supplies on hand and you create a demand for it, you'll be good to go. Drop shipping. You could create a website for t-shirts, coffee, whatever. The only thing you have to do is just put a little bit of marketing dollars behind it. If people like what you're selling, they'll put orders in. It'll go to the company that produced your product and go directly out to those people without you even touching it. You just have money going into your account passively. You see how that works? If you got the credit and a little bit of a down payment, go get a single family home. Put a tenant in it. Let that money make money for you passively every single month. You're getting rent, you pay the mortgage, you pay your property taxes and everything else. Whatever's left over, that goes to your account. Flip that into another investment property. That's how it works. There's the power of having the knowledge and knowing what to do with that knowledge. Here's another deal. Airbnb or VRBO. You don't have to own a property. You can literally lease a property from a landlord and let them know that you're going to be subletting it. Some landlords will require you to put down more money to do that. Okay, that's fine. Put down the money. You're going to make it back. If the property is a good property, you will make it back. If it's a good location, it's a good property, you will make that back in no time. And that's money that you're making day after day, month after month, and you're making it passively. Now, run out of time. I can't give all of the resources. I will do another episode talking about how to create passive income. But if you want to look into multifamily home ownership, single family home ownership, and renting, also drop shipping and selling products on Amazon and eBay, and getting a Airbnb property. These are a lot of things that you can do with zero to low money down and create a passive income to where it is you don't have to be at an Airbnb every single day to fix it or to do something. You just set the place up, you make sure you meet the guidelines, which is pretty simple because I've done Airbnbs and made a lot of money. And I didn't have to go there often. It was money that was just being deposited in my account because, I set it up the way where it could take care of itself. And that's what it did. And it yielded a positive return passively. So I can give you multiple resources towards passively creating your income, but take the money out of your account, activate your resources, make sure that you're doing things that's going to allow you to make your money work for you while you sleep and grow while it's in your account. Like I said, we're going to have more episodes where we talk about things like this, and I'll go into more details. But if you guys like what you heard here and you want me to give you more information on how to do it, feel free to drop a comment or, follow me on Facebook, David D. Young Sr., or you feel free to email me at booking.daviddyoung@gmail.com if you have any questions, and, I'll get back to you. I'm not going to charge you for answers. It's not that type of deal, and there will be times where I will do mentorship, and there's things, that goes a little bit further with the mentorship on those things that I spoke to you about. It's proven. I've done it. I'm still doing it, and it's still working for me. So until the next episode, guys, I appreciate you for checking this out. Have a good day. Activate that savings account. No excuses. Get to it, people. Peace.